Hello everyone. This video is sponsored by Floating Koala, sponsored by me. So I finally released a little tiny bit of merch on my website. Click the first link in the description and it will take you there if you're interested. If not, that's totally cool. But we have a white t-shirt, a black t-shirt, and a black hoodie. All of them have an embroidered koala logo on the front and some different designs on the back. So this is the hoodie right here. It's got this design on the back, and then it's got this design on the front. Super clean, super nice, you know what I'm saying? Not too much out there. Super nice quality, not gonna lie, you can't peel this stuff off, alright? Like other merch, alright? This is very beautifully done. I went with a very good company, not one of those regular YouTube ones. So if you're interested in that, you know, click the first link in the description. That's the hoodie. Let's see the white t-shirt right here. Alright, the white t-shirt is right here. It's got the floating koala logo there, and then it's got me on the back, the tiny, well, it's actually, that's you. It's got you on the back, you know, the tiny creature of the universe. How beautiful is that? Come on now, it's a floating koala holding a gaming controller. That's pretty awesome, and that's on the back, and that's an embroidered koala hoodie, koala logo on the front. So yeah, then there's a black version of that too. So yeah, if you want to do that, make sure you click the first link in the description and let me know on Twitter if you get any of this merch. I will be retweeting every single one of those. If you buy this, you're awesome. Honestly, like, there's not too much in stock, by the way. Just want to let you know. Anyway, I love you. Let's get into the video. Tiny creatures of the universe, hello. My name is Floating Koala, and today I bring you a controller movement guide type video. What basically it's with a hand cam, obviously, so you can see how I do it. And, you know, before we even get started in this, I'm going to talk to you guys about my controller, what mods I have on it. That sounds so sus. I don't use a strike pack, or I don't use any mods, but like what changes I have to it, like the actual controller. So these sticks are just normal Control Freak sticks, like normal height for a controller, so they're not like any taller or any shorter than they should be. And then we got the D-pad here, which is like a, I don't know, it's just an Elite Series 2 controller with like a cover on it and one paddle on the back. This is the bottom left paddle. And it's for crouch, and that's it. And that is all we do. And currently at the moment I'm playing on 4-3 sense, okay? So as you can see here, 4-3 linear, okay? That's very important. Linear is very, very important. We're going to be showing you some movement techniques here that I think you guys should definitely be utilizing, and how I do them. Now I play claw, right? Which means where this finger is pressing all the buttons while this finger is aiming, and sometimes I shoot with my middle finger. You get me? You get me sort of? So when I loot, it's a lot quicker to loot because I can just tap and kind of move my stick at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to stop, look, pick up, stop, look, pick up. You know what I'm saying? I can actually just pick it up like this. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, you probably know that I'm not very good at explaining stuff on the channel, but we're going to try our best here, okay? So the first thing we're going to go through is, let's see, what's the first thing? Super jumps. Let's talk about super jumps first. So super jumps is where you press X and then AA. Okay, so that's going to be square and XX for PS4. So literally, just like that. You see how much higher you go if you double tap it? So if I just do X and A, that's what happens, okay? But if you do XAA, like that, you see how much higher you go? Look. That's if I don't do it. And then this is if I do it. You know what I mean? It's actually more, you can see it more on these zip lines over here, which I'll show you right now. Okay, hello. So we are here. Oh, what the hell is going on down there? So as you can see, if I just press A, if I basically just zipline jump, basically, right? XA. Oh, I just did it accidentally, but like XA. See that? You don't go very high. But if you double tap it, look how much higher you go. Yeah? So what this probably means, you can like, so for example, say there's a ledge there. You can just do that and then climb the ledge. Because look, if I was to do it like that, oh, not like that, sorry. If I was just to do it like that, I wouldn't be able to climb it, you know? But then you get used to doing it so much where it just becomes natural to you and you basically get it every single time. But yeah, it's literally XAA. But you have to do it super fast. That's why when I play claw and do it, it looks like this. Let me see if I can show you a better angle. Literally. Get it? Literally that. The next thing, guys, is how you run across the map, basically. Now a lot of people just, you know, just slide jump, just like this. Slide jump, you know, which is fine. But what I like to do is every time I slide, I pull out my gun. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because then you still keep the same momentum. But for example, if you run into someone, you have your gun out even quicker. So then you don't need to actually, you know, say you're sliding, you see someone, you pull it out. You already have it out while you're sliding, so then you could probably shoot them. You know what I mean? But practice that. You're not going to get it perfect all the time, but you will eventually, okay? And yeah, it's definitely worth it. The next thing is let's do some wall jumps. Why not? Wall jumps are very, very simple. Literally, you know how you guys know how to do a wall jump, right? So you literally sprint, slide, jump, and then jump. You don't even need to, like, see that? You don't even need to touch the sticks. Like, that's it. It's that simple. And obviously you can use the left stick. You should point the left stick at what direction you want to go. But it, like, just to practice off, like at the start, you can literally run directly straight at a wall, slide, jump, and then jump. That's it. Slide, jump, and then jump. Very, very simple. Don't need to press any other button. Literally sprint, slide, let go, jump, and then jump. You get me? Very, very simple. So practice that, and then eventually you can move on to some more complex wall jumps, where it's kind of more to the side like this, you know, rather than it just being head on, which is super, super easy. Now, when you are doing it to the side like this, like, you see, if you don't, with your left stick, if you don't point to the direction you want to go, you're not going to go where you want to go. You're just going to hug the wall, basically. So make sure whenever you do this, you are pointing at the direction you want to go, okay? You know, you can still wall jump without playing claw, but it's not as effective because your thumb gets taken off the stick, right? So, like, if you see someone, you have to put your thumb back on the stick to be able to start shooting at them. But if you're playing claw, your thumb can always be on the stick. You can even switch weapons, shoot and reload, do whatever you need to do while wall jumping. That's why I recommend you guys trying to learn claw, or even just add paddles to the back of your controller. A lot of people ask me, Koala, why do you use paddles on the back of the controller if you play claw? Or sorry, why do you play claw when you have paddles on the back of your controller? And that's just simply because I've been doing it for such a long time. It's just the normal way of me holding a controller, and it just feels natural to me. So that is the next thing, the wall jumping. Very, very simple. Practice that in the range. Super, super simple. So the next one, guys, is literally a climb and slide. Very, very simple. A lot of you guys know this. I don't know how to super glide. It's not as effective on, like, super gliding is cool. You don't need to do it though, okay? And I don't do it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to do it, okay? I've never done it, and I've never really seen people do it. But you can do the regular, just climb up and slide. Very, very simple. You climb up and then you time it. And you can basically just increase your velocity super duper quick after climbing something. Now, this is very effective if you're doing 1v1s, if you're 1v1ing someone and they're reloading and you want to get a different angle. You do that, you know, and they're dead. Do you know what I'm saying? It's much better than just climbing up and then moving up on them like this. Or even climbing up and then sliding. Like, that would just take too long. So, literally, very, very simple. Climb, slide, and you're gone, you know? The next thing is bunny hopping, right? As you can see, I just did it there. Bunny hopping is, you can't do it while you're healing. You can do it a little bit while you're healing, but it's very, very difficult to do while you're healing. And if you're on console, it's a little bit harder, a little bit easier to do. The bunny hopping is a little bit harder on PC. So the way you do it is very, very simple. You literally, like, how can I explain this? Like, you literally just hold left on the stick or right, whatever direction you want to go. You slide and then jump and then slide and then jump. But when you're in the air, you gotta press the crouch button again. So you're like crouched in the air and ready to slide again. Do you know what I mean? Is that kind of easy to understand? And guys, bunny hopping is harder for me because I have crouch on toggle. If you put crouch on hold, all you need to do is hold the crouch and spam the A button or spam the jump button. It's really that simple. Yeah, you would slide, jump like this. You would bunny hop to maybe slide into a door. So basically, if you're going down a zipline, okay, we're gonna have to do this in cuts, so let's do this. So for example, if you're going down a zipline, okay, and then when you get to the bottom, you want to reach the ground as fast as possible. If you press A, you can see before you actually jump off the zipline, you go in like an arch, okay? You go in like an arch, okay? You jump in an arch because you're jumping. You're going down and then you're pressing A. You're pressing the jump button to jump and get off the zipline, okay? If you want, instead of an arch, if you want the way you get off the zipline to look like this, literally just like that, you don't jump. You gotta press the crouch button. You gotta press the crouch button, and it's literally that simple. I'll show you right now. Go down and you just press that, and you can see how much quicker you go down to the ground, you know? Like, look. You see what I mean? See that? And that's just me. As soon as I jump off, or as soon as I go on it, I'm pressing the crouch button. And that makes you go down. So, you know, you can't zipline hop like this. I don't think you can. Oh my god, it's so tricky. I don't think you can. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. Literally, you grab onto the zipline and you crouch and it will make you go down. And if you just do it in jump, as you can see, there's a big difference. You see how much more air you have? And this gets a lot of people killed, and see a lot of people doing this, especially in the zipline buildings when they're trying to run away, and that moment in the air is basically free beams for the enemy. You know, like, look how quick this is. And you can match this up with a slide and, you know, get away even quicker. And then you can add the bunny hopping in, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, unnecessary stuff, but it looks cool. But yeah, that's very, very important. So make sure you try doing that in zipline buildings when you're trying to escape. Is there really another thing to talk about? Like, what other movement things are there? Let's think about it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know anything else that I can say. One thing is with Pathfinder, don't forget, right? I know this is common sense at this point, but as soon as the grapple touches the ground, to be able to do the, you know, the flying grapple, as soon as it touches the ground, you jump. It's that simple. Literally, that's a lot of people have been asking me that for some reason. And if you want to do a super grapple, I made a video on this before, is you see where it just goes white, just like that. You grapple. It didn't work that time. But literally, as soon as it kind of like goes above, just where you can't actually grapple, you grapple, and look how much higher it sends you. Look at that. And then you add some, you know, some bunny hops to that, and you go to Jamaica, bro. You go so far away, it's unbelievable. Really tedious to do sometimes. Almost worked there. And it really helps when you're on low ground, trying to go up like really fast. And by the way, if you want to see my settings, here we go. Button layout, button puncher, stick layout, default, everything like that. Yeah, pause the video if you really want to see it. The object setting off. It is linear. The reason I play linear, by the way, is for the hipfire control. And a lot of people asking why do I play on such a low look sensitivity, even though it says high, it's actually high. Is because my gameplay, my style, right, revolves a lot around hip firing. Not a lot of people hip fire, and I'm going to be making a video on it, on why hip firing is so effective and why you should do it more. Not a lot of people hip fire. A lot of people, you know, like ADSing, but I only ADS for the long range, and I'm really confident in my hip fires, which is why I play on linear and why my sensors are comfortable for, which still feels pretty fast. Like, look at this. Still, you can still flick on some people, you know, like, yeah, do whatever's comfortable for you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found this a little bit helpful. I've seen a lot of controller guides being made, and I thought I would hop on it. And you know, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. I appreciate you stopping by. And ooh, what the hell happened? Gibby just fell from the sky. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you found this a little bit helpful. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I also stream on Twitch, also in the link in the description. I love you. Have a lovely rest of your day, and peace out.